What's up, friends? This is me, Suket. Welcome back to my channel where I try to bring something new every time. And for today's video, this statement holds really true. Since all of you know that we are in lockdown since almost a month in India due to the COVID-19 virus, I wanted to make a different kind of video. So I let my creative juices flowing and I converted this my boring old spectacles into something like this trendy, flashy, and hip. And if you guys show enough appreciation for this video, I might end up making more such creative videos. So, without wasting time, let's begin with the video. So, these are the glasses I was talking about earlier. This is a very old frame that I was using, and today I'll be giving it a makeover. The original color of this is blue, and this is a plastic frame. So I will be coloring it and making it more fun and chic than what it is right now. I have my acrylic paints in two colors with me. One is dark brown and the other one is metallic golden, and both are from Fevicryl. So let's start with the process. Before starting the coloring, I would need to disassemble the glasses since I don't have any masking tape on me. I will remove the lenses. Now be very careful while removing the lenses from the frame since they are very well fitted and if you apply a lot of force, they can crack. So be gentle and slowly remove the lenses from the frame. Now with a small flathead screwdriver, I will remove the temples one by one. And they come off very easily. Since everything is separated, these are the three parts that would be colored. I will start with the base coat of golden color. So let's start the coloring. Oh no, what is this happening? The color is not at all sticking to the frame. It's leaving patches in between. Oh wait, I just realized that this is a plastic frame. I would need to make the surface rough for the color to stick to it. So now I would need some sanding paper. I think I might have it somewhere over here. Oh yes, found it. So let's start with the sanding so that we can get back to our coloring. Back and forth, we will sand the frame just enough to make the surface rough, but not so much that the frame gets damaged. I thoroughly sand all the sides of the frame. Hmm, I think I'm satisfied with this much sanding. The surface feels rough enough. Now let's bring our color back and get to the coloring. So this time around, the colors are sticking well enough to the surface, unlike earlier. I'll fast forward and skip to the part where I have finished coloring this frame. So now the frame is colored. I will probably have to give it one more coat for uniformity of the color. But for now, I will set it aside for drying while I sand the temples and give them a base color coat as well. So let's sand the temples one by one. Now that both the temples are done with the first coat of colors and are set for drying, we can get back to our main frame and check if it's dried or not. Whoa, that was quick. The frame is as dry as the desert sand. Well, not literally, but you get my point. So, time now for the second coat. The second coat will be mostly to fill in any gaps in the first coat or to make the paint uniform on the frame. And then we set it aside for drying. So, getting back to the temples, they are also dried up. Let's give them a second coat as well. And again, set them aside for drying. Actually, what I'm planning is that this golden color alone will look very dull and flat on the frame. So I will create a kind of depth with the dark brown color that I have with me to the parts of the frame that are at the bottom or where it will touch my face, like the bottom of the bridge as it touches the nose and where the frame joins the temples. These parts will be darker than the rest of the frame. Now that everything is all dried up, I will start with the second phase of coloring, and that is the shading part. So this is how it will be done. I'll be using a technique that I call as a dry brush technique. Basically, this is done when you don't want too much color on any surface or you just want to add a light touch of a color overlapping the base color. So what I'll do is I'll take some color in the brush and wipe it off over here so that most of the color is wiped out on the paper. And what I'm left with is just some color in the brush. So with the dry brush, I will start shading the bottom part of the frame, and you can see how it looks. That is, of course, if it is visible on the camera. I have a feeling that this project will come out to be super awesome, and I will definitely sport these glasses in public. I just can't wait for this project to get over. I will finish shading the frame, mostly on the bottom parts of the frame, the inside of the frame, and the area where the temples attach to the frame. Also on the temples, I will paint on the part where it will join the frame and merge it with the golden color. Going fast once again with this part. Not boring you with this process again, so let's skip to the end where I am done finished shading. Here now, I'm done with both the temples as well. So now that all the three sections of the frame are colored, I will once again use the dry brush technique, but this time with a golden color to create a smooth transition between the dark and the light colors. Since these are acrylic colors, like I had mentioned earlier, this is how I create a smooth transition between two colors. See how nicely both the colors merge to give you a nice copperish golden tone to the entire frame. I put them all on this white tissue paper so that you can see how the colors are looking. Now that all of it has dried up, I will attach the temples to the frame again with the screws which we had stored safely, and it's done. This is the simplest part of the entire process. Let me show you how the frame looks. This gives the frame a rough feel to the touch, and you can even see the roughness in the camera. It really feels like a handmade rather than the earlier plastic look that it was. Now I'll put the lenses back inside the frame. This again has to be done very carefully so that the lenses don't crack. Ta-da! So this year my frame is ready in its new avatar. I will clear the table so that I can show you the frame properly, and also I will wear the frame and show you. So let's see some glimpses of the frame before I put it on. So friends, check them out. These are my customized golden spectacles. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you get notified about more such creative and interesting videos.